we have topped all 16. Is that right? No. I'll check to be sure. Anyways, logging into the rap sheet. And right there, of course, is me. And here are the rankings. And yep, we are P1 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we are P1 in all 20 rap sheet rankings. And just to give you full proof, 31 minutes in a single pursuit, 5 hours and 46 minutes for lifetime pursuits. Over a single pursuit, 234 police vehicles involved with my Porsche Carrera GT, and 2009 police vehicles involved over a lifetime. That's more than 800 compared to the next best guy. Anyway, also, just before we get on with the episode itself, I have got Satan's number on police vehicles damaged over a lifetime, and in a single pursuit, I have 57. $432 police vehicles immobilized over a lifetime, so that's well over the next best guy, who's Taz. And Taz also, prior to me, holds the record for the most police vehicles immobilized with 50, meanwhile I have 62. We dodged 37 roadblocks in a single pursuit, and we've dodged 250 over a lifetime. These will of course increase in some cases as we go along. We dodged 30 spike strips in a single pursuit, so we're tied for first with Razor, however I do get the top spot, and 129 spike strips dodged over a lifetime. Cost estate, more than 5 million. In a single pursuit, 654,000. With 5.3 million over a lifetime. And 530 infractions recorded over a lifetime, with 8 infractions recorded during a single pursuit, and I did that with my Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. And penultimately, we have the helicopters deployed. In a single pursuit, I hold the record for 7, and over a lifetime, I have 42 helicopters deployed. And last but certainly not least, in a single pursuit, the most bounty I have accumulated is 5.3 million, and 23.5 million bounty accumulated over a lifetime. Okay, I think I've pretty much wasted enough of your time now. Let's actually get on with the episode now, before you walk away. So, we did the 30-minute pursuit with our brown Porsche Carrera GT. And yes, I know it's brown because I can see it on my monitor. And now, it's time for us to go after Clarence Callahan, also known as Razor. Or should I just say Razor? Either way, yeah. Clarence Callahan. And again, this is his bio, in case you forgot. He basically did steal our ride from us, and now, this of course is his car. the M3 GTR, the one that he ironically stole from us. A race car that has been very much performance tuned for street racing. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is basically head out and put some customization on this thing. And yes, I am using the Ford GT because, well, it's pretty much my trademark. Had a lot of wheel spin there from getting this car going, but either way, I figure it's appropriate. Because why not? I might also consider driving over to Clarence's destination, because it's actually not too far from here. But anyway, let's now put some body mods on this thing. As of which, it is time now to cue the music. Alright. The customization process is now done. And basically, what I did is I practically pimped the fuck out of this thing. And the reason I chose Body Kit 1 is because it looked less ugly than Body Kit 2. But that's just my opinion. I thought the Body Kit mods, they both looked like eyesores, but this one I think was less of an eyesore than Body Kit 2. IMO. But either way, there we go. I suppose not all the body kits can be winners, but either way, it's fine because we've put on all the customization we wanted to, and we've even changed the gauges as well because, well, why not? And now we are going to look for Clarence. If I can see where he's at on the map. Wherever he is. Where are you, Clarence? Oh, you're up there. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna drive up there. I think it's easier if I do that. And now, here is the voice message we got from Clarence before. And now I'm gonna replay it just as a recap.
It's time. Bring yourself and that pathetic ride of yours to the location on the map. Don't make me wait.
Clarence, I have made you wait long enough. I am more than ready to pretty much beat your ass. Because that's basically what's gonna happen. Also because I know your races are going to be pretty easy to win. Which in all honesty is a nice change of pace, especially considering how much pain and torture I went through just to get the 30-minute pursuit on my resume. And also topping multiple rankings in the process. But either way, here we are. So, these are the 5 races we have to do with Clarence. So we've got a speed trap, a drag race, a sprint, a circuit race, and another sprint. So basically, all 4 race types, with the exception of the toll booth, but, well, the toll booths are basically time trials anyway. So, let's head over to Warrant, which is our first race against Clarence. And basically, we're pretty much gonna pace the fuck out of him. Okay, get ready, Clarence. I have one bad fast ride here. And I'm getting my ride back. Okay, enough messing around, let's actually get on with this.
Good to see you, been a while. Just keep running like you have and this race is yours.
Look who came crawling back. I'm glad you're here, Sugar Plum. You brought me luck last time.
Make sure you smoke 'em and get that ride back. I'll take care of the rest.
Ready to donate another car to the Razor Fund, baby? It's go time.
Not on your life, Clarence. I am getting my fucking M3 GTR back, whether you like it or not. I will not leave until I have it back. Anyway, here we go. And a little bit low there on the launch in terms of my revs, but that's okay. Because I'm pretty sure Clarence is going to be pretty easy to beat in most of these right there at the end, I just had to lose. Oh well, let's try again. Okay, well, got the launch this time around. I was leading Clarence for most of the way, and then right there at the end, he fucking got me. Okay, I really need to set the pace to begin with. Motherfucker. He just had to be faster than me in that first one. Fuck you, Clarence. I will not stop until I have my ride back. That's my ride you have there, not yours. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that ride is mine again. You may have won round 1, but I'm gonna make damn sure you do not win round 2. I should have used the nitrous there. Yeah. I kinda figured I needed to use the speed breaker there. Because I needed to know I could get through it. And Clarence hits the wall. However, this time around, I am still ahead of him. This one's pretty close, I'm not gonna lie, but I still think I can beat him, because that's what I have been doing pretty much from start to finish. Okay, that should be a sizable gap, from what I can see. Maybe not the biggest gap, but it should be enough of a gap to stay ahead of him. Okay. Now up to over 1400. Okay, my speeds are a bit more respectable now. And that truck just fucked me. Right there at the end. However, it's not going to be enough to be denied a second time. As I win by 19 over Razor. First attempt was pretty good until Clarence nabbed me right at the end. But either way, it's fine because race 1 is done. And now we move on to the drag race. Oh shit. Oh well, have to get through it somehow, even if I hate it. We're starting off in the tunnel. Okay. Let's make sure we win this. Third time's the charm, baby. Ironically. And Clarence was 6 seconds behind me. Probably because he had more trouble with traffic. But either way, by drag racing standards, I basically did what Mia told me to do, and that was smoke him. And oh boy, did I smoke him. Okay, anyway. On to race 3, the sprint. As we are heading to Forest Green. as the drag race took place at Terrace and Riverside. And getting a nudge from behind, probably not too surprising at this stage. Yeah, okay. One thing to know about this game going into it is that it will absolutely take no prisoners whatsoever, regardless of how big or small the mistakes are that you make. This game will still punish you almost like a Hellraiser. It will basically punish you to levels that you didn't even think were possible. And I can certainly say that's what this game has done to me so far, because there has just been so much traffic. It honestly feels like, with the amount of traffic here, my experience racing Clarence has just been completely arbitrary in most areas. And I think if there wasn't so much traffic, I would definitely be in a better position than what I am now. Okay, I'm not falling for that little... Yeah, I'm not falling for that little staircase again. The one that's caught me out at least 3 times now. Yeah. And I missed the pursuit breaker. Things are going very unwell at the moment. Because it feels like the traffic is really wanting to just stigmatize the result of this race like they have done the 2 previous races. Would be really nice if I could actually stay away from the traffic for at least 30 seconds if possible. Then maybe I will not just be blowing, then maybe this is where I will not be blowing this much of an advantage. Because at this time, I'm not feeling too confident with my chances. But so far at least, we've not been too bad for this attempt. Okay. I really need to get the power down for this shortcut. I am not letting Clarence get past me again. I'm gonna make damn sure he stays behind me. Even if that means I have to wreck him, I'm gonna make damn sure he stays behind me. And this time around, that's not going to be necessary, because I am leading him with fuck off an advantage. I'm so glad I avoided that truck. If that truck was a few meters further forwards, I'm pretty sure that I would have been livid. Because that basically would have been the traffic quite literally blowing away the winning margin I had. So, yeah. I think that's virtually a 3-second margin of victory. And I had 10 traffic collisions. Meanwhile, Razor only had 4. But I had the higher average speed of 125. You know what? Moving on. And now we're on to the circuit race. Clubhouse. The traffic has definitely made my job feel harder than what it needs to be. But whatever. 2 races left in the career mode, and then I don't have to do this again. But then again, this is street racing. Rules are... there are no rules. I have absolutely no idea what happened on that previous attempt when Clarence took that shortcut. But he basically just went away from me at virtually Mach 3, because that is just how fast he was once he took that shortcut. He basically did more than just annihilate me. He basically slaughtered me and then pretty much dismantled every single bone in my body. As in, he just fucking dismantled every bone and organ in my body, because when we got to the end of the 3rd lap, he was 3,000 feet ahead of me somehow. Have no fucking idea how he got that far. And I was honestly shocked to say that he could physically get that far ahead of me. I was pretty sure there was something in the game that got him to cheat. I don't know what it was, but something definitely encouraged him to cheat. Because he did more than just crush me. He physically murdered me, and then just pretty much stomped me to the ground and then threw me off a cliff. That's honestly just how... annihilated I felt. I knew I was gonna hit that pillar at some point. There was no fucking way with this much traffic I was not gonna hit that pillar. Fuck off. Did you not hear me? Jesus. Why does there have to be so many cars that just want to physically murder me and then skin me alive? That's what I feel like the traffic is doing to me right now. In other words, it's just absolutely slaughtering me and then skinning me alive. That's probably what it feels like. No, fuck. You are not escaping me again. Get back here, Clarence. I am not finished with you yet. You are not beating me at Mach 3 again. I will make damn sure that I win. Even if that means I have to murder you myself, I will make damn sure that I stay ahead of you. probably didn't need to hit the brakes there, but I somehow did. Oh, he wrecked himself. Okay. I think that should give me a little breathing space. Okay, I need to use that shortcut again on the last lap as well. If I'm going to secure this, then I need to make absolutely sure I use all the shortcuts on this course if I can. And don't hit those same pillars again. I was pretty sure on that previous attempt I was definitely sabotaged. Because of just how far ahead Clarence got. There was definitely a glitch in the game that just made him go at what was basically Mach 3 speeds. In other words, he was basically doing more than 2,000 miles an hour, and I could just do nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. But this time around, I am doing something about it, because I'm making absolutely sure that I win this. And also win it in convincing fashion, no less. You are not giving me the Unicron treatment again, Clarence. You've done it to me before, you're not doing it again. You are not gonna destroy this run if I have something to say about it. I will make absolutely sure you do not win. A little bit slow there, but that's okay, because I do manage to get through the shortcut, lifting a little bit there so I don't hit the wall. And this time around, I am annihilating Clarence. Fuck off. I don't know if it's just me, or if the traffic in this game just generally feels like a dick with these races. It honestly does feel like the traffic in this game basically is being a dick. But it doesn't matter because I score a convincing win over Clarence after basically just getting absolutely slaughtered before and then being thrown off a cliff. This time, I switch the narrative. And I have convincing stats as well, except for the traffic collisions. But that's okay because I have the higher top speed with the higher average speed. My top speed in this race was 2:15, and the lap variance was 10 seconds. Meanwhile, I beat Clarence in the end by 8.5 seconds. And I had the best lap of the race with a 2 minute to 1.1. Well, 2 minute to 1.2. And Clarence set a 2:05.3. Anyways, one race to go, and I have been recording this now for over an hour. Let's head now to Clubhouse and Lennox. Final race of the career mode. We'll see how we do. Hopefully, it's enough for me to win. And once again, nailing the launch, as I have done so many times before in this game. And hopefully, if it's possible, this is when money talks. Actually, yeah. I think I will use that pursuit breaker. Even though it doesn't really do anything, but whatever. It's fine. And taking this shortcut, I basically gotta do what Clarence does, which is pretty much take every shortcut I can physically take in this game, just to keep up with him. And we're a quarter of the way there. Okay. Probably didn't need to use the... I'm so glad he got drilled on that secondary impact, because had it just been me, I probably would have restarted. Had he not been hit by the traffic the same way I was. But either way, we seem to be doing okay for now. Because these trafficking dicks have not been killing my momentum. And using the shortcuts of the penitentiary, that does manage to give me a sizable gap for now. And Clarence is nowhere to be seen at the moment. I think that's actually a good thing, even though he probably will catch up. Yeah, again, traffic in this game, definitely an interference with the way these races have gone. And he's closing in on me, but either way, I hold the advantage for now in my Ford GT, and here's to hoping I can keep a hold of that advantage, because I'm going to be pretty upset with myself if I don't. And now I am upset, because I flipped my car over. But it's okay, because Clarence hit a dump truck, which I think is important. Okay, let's make sure this fucking thing is finished. And yes, it is. Win first try, baby! And, ironically, on the boardwalk, no less. Winning in the end by 1 1/4 seconds over Razor, who had the highest top speed of 200, meanwhile my top speed was 187. But I used all the shortcuts effectively, and that was how I pulled it off. And an average speed in the end of 122. Meanwhile, Clarence's top speed in the end was 126. Probably because he missed the shortcuts. 5 traffic collisions for me, and 4 for Clarence. So, pretty much nothing in it between us. But anyway, there we go. We have now beaten Razor. And now we get another cutscene. Okay, on to you, Mr. Cutscene.
You'll never hold on to the #1 spot. Not with me on your tail. And if you want these, you're gonna have to take them.
It's over, Razor.
It ain't over until I say it's over. could have had a real good thing.
Where's the other guy?
He got away.
You mean to tell me the most wanted street racer happened to get away? What about the blacklist?
Forget the blacklist. They're through.
I want every single unit after the guy.
Everyone?
Everyone!
I love it whenever Sergeant Cross does that everyone shout. It's actually hilarious.
Patrol members be advised. We have code 6 driver aggressively evading custody. Units requested clear non-essential calls. Head up code 2.
I'm not gonna say anything anymore. I just don't feel like I should.
Units engage high-speed pursuit of a single vehicle that is evading custody. Handle this call on channel 2.
Hey, Hotshot. Hey, thanks for helping us out. We've been able to pick up every blacklist racer thanks to you. Now, I'll take that into consideration if you give yourself up. So what's it gonna be?
Yeah, just to be clear, I have now been busted 6 times in this one pursuit. So, if you didn't think this pursuit was hard, then I highly suggest you think again. Because I'm pretty sure if you're not as experienced as me when it comes to these types of affairs, then you'll probably be struggling a lot more. Because up to this point, I've already been arrested 6 times. And I feel like I need that streak to stop somehow. Because they've just been able to simply outmaneuver me in basically every parameter you can think of. They've basically done that to me very effectively as well. So anyway, yeah. So we basically need to keep driving for about 5 minutes. As long as we do that, we'll get a phone call from Mia. And then we should be able to basically get the fuck out of Rockport. Which is basically what we need to do for this. And through the billboards, that should slow them down. The game is having trouble taking in all of this chaos. That's why it's appearing to be slowing up. However, not on the whole road. Okay, so I'm gonna use the gas station. It is possible to miss the gas station pursuit breaker if you don't hit one of the fuel fillers. It is possible to miss those. Oh, come on, get through, get through, get through. Okay, we're through. Yeah, that's right. Fuck off.
I'm losing him. I can't keep up. We have visual on multiple units closing on the suspect. Be advised, PCs, you should have a visual on the vehicle any second.
Okay, just gotta keep driving up until the 5-minute mark, and then I'll get a call from Mia, basically indicating that we have to get out of Rockport.
You got it, you got it. You've got cover units code 3 to your position, and we see them just ahead of you.
we basically have to lose these bastards for good by escaping. I really want to make sure I pass it this time. And not get busted again.
X-ray 11. Please provide a situation report. Find one requesting update.
Got it now. We've got it now. A visual on multiple units closing on the suspect. Hey, PCs, be advised, you should have a visual on the vehicle any second.
Okay. There's the pursuit breaker. It's on the right-hand side. Okay, that should slow him down. Okay.
I got him, still running. He's pulling away from me. Special left of the road, all left.
Okay. Just another 30 seconds and then we should get that phone call. Where is it? It's on both sides. Haha! I am not dead yet. Okay, game is still going, my capture card is still going.
Code 6 here is out of visual range, I'm moving in. Code 2 now. Still code 3, Tom. Code 3.
Just as I thought.
It's Mia. Look, don't hang up. You can't go back to any of the safe houses. Cross knows about them. Head over to the old bridge. The location is on your map. Your car is fast enough to make the jump. It's the only way. Later.
Cheers, Mia. Okay, I'm actually in space right now, so I think we should have a shot at getting through this. Okay. I cannot see the map, unfortunately. However, I wouldn't be surprised if I turn out to be close. Nope, fuck you. I am not dead yet. I refuse to die this time. I am not dead yet. Okay, just a little bit further. Should be there, I think. Okay. There's a spike strip. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Just keep it alive. That's all you have to do. Okay. Gotta use one more pursuit breaker for good measure. Okay, that should slow them down. And straight through here. Okay, there it is. Straight up ahead. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster. Okay, we've got it. We've done it. We've made the bridge. We have officially escaped Rockport after being busted 5 or 6 times. Not on your life. Okay. Career mode is done. And I immobilized police 26 police vehicles and scored 2.3 million bounty points. And that pursuit went on for 7 minutes and I got 5 unserved infractions. Damaged 17 police vehicles, immobilized 26 of them, dodged 14 spike strips, 12 roadblocks, and I got nearly 223,000 in the cost to state. Those are my infractions, got the milestones a long time ago, and that's pretty much the end of the game. As we will now get the credits. Congratulations, you are the most wanted racer in Rockport City. As a reward, you have unlocked some bonus cars that can be used in Quick Race. There is still more you can do to prove you are the most notorious street racer. Challenge Series. Test your driving and pursuit evasion skills in 60 plus events. These events... You know what? I'm gonna stop reading. It's too fast for me to fully compute. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's everything. I tried reading through the whole things. Oh yeah, these are the credits. Oh well, I'll skip past these and leave them for the end. But there we go. We've done it. We are the most wanted racer in Rockport. And now, we can put ourselves on the national most wanted list. And I got busted 6 times in the end. As I might have guessed. And I am now on National Warrant Issued, ranked on the most wanted list. National most wanted list. But there we go. And I think we got 200 grand from beating Razor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we did. Okay. It's done. We've beaten all 15 members of the Blacklist. We are officially at the top. And, as I said before, we are the most wanted racer in Rockport. We have all the stats, and it took me less than 2 hours to get there. But eventually, we escaped. As Cross puts us on the national most wanted list. And these are my pursuits in the end, so got 5.55 million in the cost estate, got nearly 26 million bounty, got 122,000 fines due, we evaded 132 pursuits, we now have 20 cars in our garage, and we got busted in the end 6 times. And I also have my top 5 pursuit rankings. And of course, as I said before, we have P1 on all rap sheet rankings. So that's pretty much everything. And we have now done it. And now, before we do anything else, I'm going to save the game so I don't lose anything. And if I just head back to the main menu now, you will notice that we are officially 3/4 of the way there. In terms of, well, halfway there in terms of our stats. So we're 80% complete with the game overall. We've got 100% in career completion, 100% on the rap sheet, and next up we have the challenge series, which I will be getting on with in a bit. But before I do that, I want to actually give this thing a circuit tour. Just as pretty much a totem to say that I want to give something in tribute to the M3 GTR that we now have back in our garage. And it's also the 4th car that we have. Believe it or not. And of course, we have all of our other cars as well. Okay, anyway. There we go. We got our ride back. And next time, we will be racing in this thing. Coming in the next episode of Most Wanted 05.